trip did not go as planned. We're on the way through the inlet here in eastern North Carolina for cobia. And also we're like, what the heck's up with all these boats? There's like mega $1 million boats going all around us. We're like, oh my gosh, this is the Big Rock tournament. It's like one of the biggest tournaments in the world. Michael Jordan, millions of dollars involved, $1 million boat plus going by us. It was actually really kind of scary at points going through the inlet. And exciting, but we were after cobia, an incredible game fish, and nothing was working out. We have days when it can be awesome, but this was one of those days where everything we tried was just not working out. So what do? Sharks. One of the most underrated game fish. This is how you take a day without spending thousands of dollars and turn it into, probably, we had more excitement in our little boat fishing for these sharks than a lot of those guys did offshore, spending all those thousands of dollars. You can do this from a pier, as long as they allow it, from the beach or from a boat. You will learn a ton from this video, I promise you that. Filled with action, and we'll be doing a lot more videos like this in the future. So stay tuned. This is not going to disappoint.
I'm gonna have to reel some lines and make sure don't get tangled. Second hook up in just a matter of 15, 20.
All right, so our first spot was at Cape Lookout. This is a well-known cobia spot. We were basically just drifting along the beach looking for sea turtles, stingrays. These are things that cobia typically follow. If you see one, you cast just ahead of it, and if there's a cobia following it, they'll go right after it. Unfortunately, we didn't see any of those things, but we just took a blind cast as we were searching along. That didn't pan out, so we went to the middle of the channel to another area that is pretty well known for good cobia fishing. So we just anchored up and put cut bait on the bottom. Believe it or not, bluefish is a great option for cobia. So we put some cut bluefish on the bottom, and didn't take long before we hooked up. This is my friend Florin. He's my German friend. His boat, we fish a lot together. You're gonna see a lot of videos with us. But yeah, he hooks up to just a beast. Peel and drag off. You can see just up ahead, straight in front of him. See that? Fish just exploded out of the water. Not a cobia. This ends up becoming our target of the day. Struck out on the cobia, but wow, was this awesome. He's hooked up to an awesome blacktip shark here, and it was an incredible fight. These fish have such amazing power. Beast.
You can take the next one. I'm good off of that one.
I know.
You can feel the burn already, I bet.
The fight has been cut down significantly.
Oh yeah, look at that.
That's why he's tired out. He's been fighting this fish longer than you're seeing on this video.
Love the colors. There he is. Got a lamprey on it. These are the most dangerous ones because they can spin up, turn on you.
Put them in here.
1, 2, Or like this.
Alright.
Nice.
I have a big picture of him. How long is he? Could have paid much for him.
Yeah, I'd love to know. I'm guessing about 5.
Yeah, he's a bigger now. So I'd say, yeah, what, 60? 5 foot?
Nice. All your strength you got. That's gonna be an awesome shot. That's gonna be an awesome shot.
Whoa!
Heck yes. Yeah, oh yeah. Okay, good. It didn't go under the anchor rope. I was afraid it was going to.
Yeah, lucky.
Yeah, jeez.
Oh yeah.
I still love that run. Jeez. Ridiculous. Is this 30-pound Power Pro on this? 20, 30?
Just about, yeah, at least 30.
Enough to give him some heat, not too much.
That's a rod, that's a magic rod for today.
I know, this is the only one they want to touch.
Once he sees the boat, he's gonna freak out.
Feels heavy for sure. Was this with a body piece? Of the
No,
bluefish?
no, that's a head.
This is with the head, alright.
I think the one you put on, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. How long is it going to take me to get where I can see this thing? I don't think we're anywhere near that. Yeah, I'm not really feeling head shakes, I don't think. I still love that run.
Yeah. Please don't lose my line.
Awesome. Look at this thing. Look at that crazy looking thing. It's big. That's a big ray. There we go. Grab that D-hooker.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's gotta be out of there.
Yeah.
Woo! Look at that thing. Alien. Super cool. Not the beast I was looking for, but I'll take it. It's a fun fight. All right, we're just trolling right now for Spanish mackerel and just really keeping my eyes peeled, looking for turtles, stingrays, anything that could have potential for cobia. Super beautiful spot here in eastern North Carolina, near Atlantic Beach. But yeah, just looking. A lot of jellyfish today. You know, we tried using bluefish on the bottom, cut bluefish. We got some other spots we're gonna try, but really using these big bucktails are awesome. You know, just search fishing, looking for those turtles and those stingrays and throwing these bucktails is a great technique. Oftentimes those cobia be following stingrays and the turtles around, so that's a good way to just double it up. You know, you're fishing for Spanish, trolling, and searching for things to hopefully cast at for these big cobia. It's kind of towards the tail end of it. I'm not sure if we're going to see any or not, but it's absolutely gorgeous out here and having a blast, even if it's sharks and stingrays. So let's look at that color of that water. It's so beautiful. Jelly. Lots and lots of jellyfish out here this weekend. Crazy beautiful. Look at the fish hanging around that. There's these little tiny fish that hang around those jellyfish. It's pretty neat. Must keep them safe. The colors and the clearness of this water today is just unreal. I don't know if that guy lost that big fish or what. One of those down there. All I'm gonna do, make a slice like that and use the whole thing. There we go. All the things I gotta do before I get ready.
And I'm getting a run right now. Something's I had set the drag real loose
Gonna
so they
hook
could
up
run
on
with
this
it.
guy here.
I'm now tightening up the drag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It must be too big for my hooks. Second run.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can
Painful.
do something different. Second run.
Literally the
On a
second
whole
time that happened.
bluefish. No hookup. I wonder if it's where his teeth came up. It's crazy. Look at that.
Crazy to use a circle hook and have that amount of pressure and there's no actual hold up, not getting hook placement and a real hookup. Baffled me. Like I said, I think maybe my hook wasn't big enough, and for this size shark it was probably a very, very, very large shark. So I've since bought bigger hooks and bigger rigs for more serious sharks. I was honestly using the cheap ones you get at Walmart. They work. I've gotten 7.5 foot sharks with those. They work, but you know, you get something that's 8 foot, 9 foot, 10 foot. Hookup ratio is probably not that great.
Whole bunch of them. Don't have anything tied up for cobia.
So yeah, we're trying beach bum lure. Oh, look at this. Look at that thing under the boat right there. That big
Look at the freaking
black
size of
shadow.
that stingray. Oh my god. It's like the size of a car. See that
Video.
black blob?
Yeah.
When it was
Does-
underneath here, it was like, looked like a car underneath us.
Video does not do justice to how
lizard
big that
fish.
thing was.
Yeah, I didn't realize you can actually see the bottom.
It's so clear.
Yeah, you can actually see it. Like, it takes a little bit to look at it, but you can see it.
Should cut that thing in half, throw that on your other rod. Get that big shark.
They work. Work for bull drum, sharks, all that.
These lizards fish.
We were trying for sea
Nice to get
bass,
some decent sized sea bass or something,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh yeah, for sure.
sheephead, whatever
You
we
know,
could get.
where the spots are and all that,
That's really, really huge.
you know. So like, for example, here in Beaufort, loads. Shows you the boat ramps, artificial reefs, smart spots, you know, they actually highlight this.
He's showing me
little
the
marker
app
with,
from
that's where
Salt
we were
Strong.
earlier, where we try to get some bait.
Yeah.
Very cool app.
You know, like the jetty where we are now, it's also highlighted. So there we are. on that
Highly
jetty right now.
recommend checking out the app from Salt Strong. It's really, really awesome. So here we go again, getting another run. This is run number 2, and this one here, I'm telling you, had some serious weight behind it. So again, I had the drag set real loose so I could run with it and take it for a bit. And now I'm tightening down the drag with that circle hook, never setting the hook, just applying pressure like you're supposed to. And yeah, lots of pressure, lots of weight, and pop, it just came out. Never got a hook up. Super weird. So after a decent amount of time there, like I said, we saw some cobia. One for sure that was keeper get caught on a live pinfish under a float. But then we rushed out. We said we're going to try looking for mahi-mahi or doing some reef fishing. And we just couldn't find the spot with the app that we're looking for, and
30 seconds later.
didn't get what we were after, but we ended up into an awesome mess of Sharpnose sharks. It turned out being a lot of fun. Got some sea robins and a number of weird fish like that. But these Sharpnose sharks were just fun. We got a whole mess of them, and they were fighters. And as you'll see, I actually ended up keeping one. I'm not making the catch and cook in this video, but in a future video, it's going to be all about how to cook these things because they were just really good.
Oh, the Sharpnose.
And they're a very
Careful, these
abundant
things are
shark.
super dangerous, man. These small ones are the ones that I'm more afraid of than the big ones.
But stay tuned. The shark fishing gets a lot more exciting. We catch a lot bigger ones than this. We get to a point where we realize we need to just target sharks, and I've got areas that are very good. So you'll see at the end. It was fun. All of it's fun. These things were cool out in the open water.
Yeah, it feels better, right?
No, about the same.
The base, we're just throwing
He
cut
had
bait
the
on the
bait
bottom.
down there for a matter of minutes before this fish hit again.
True, within a
So
matter
apparently
of
there's a
minutes.
healthy population of these sharks down there.
Every time. Instant. This would be a great thing for kids because there's so much action. Heck, we had a blast, to be honest, Mike. Game fish or not, whatever you think of these things, it was fun. It was really fun.
The initial run on these isn't bad at all.
Didn't always have the camera rolling, but when they would first take it, they'd take a real.
And I've heard multiple times that this kind of shark is very good eating, so we'll see.
Yes, it is.
Got it properly bled out. I'm gonna soak it in buttermilk and
Yep.
try it.
Gotta do the buttermilk. We tried it with and without, and the buttermilk is 100%. You have
They're
to.
so cool.
They have an ammonia that smells like
Yeah,
urine.
they really are cool fish.
And you gotta
That's
use
awesome.
buttermilk to get rid of the smell. Once you do that, excellent meat. We're like 3-4 miles offshore. And these things seem to be everywhere. We were just drifting. We're not anchored up. We don't have spot lock. We don't have a trolling motor. We're just drifting along, and it was non-stop. And it's crazy. A lot of these sharks had tons of bite marks from other sharks their size all over them. It was crazy. And if you're wondering why I'm doing so much voiceover, and look at this. Yeah, I tried experimenting with some external mics for my GoPros that just. They're very nice looking, and when they work great. But far too often the connections don't work, and I get home to look at my videos, and this is what I get. Footage like this with no audio. So I'm doing a lot of voiceovers now. This is an example of why you have to be so careful with these smaller sharks. Look at how dangerous this is. I know it, and that's why I'm holding the shark the way I'm seeing. I got it so that when he twists, he can't come at me. You never hold those sharks in a way that if they twist, their mouth is going to come at you and bite you, because that thing could get you easy. And one that size could do some serious damage. So you got to be super careful. This shark, too, all those red spots, a lot of those were bite marks from other sharks. Crazy cannibals. These things literally eat their own. You could use this for bait to catch a great big giant shark. But yeah, be super careful, especially with the little ones. This one here I did keep. To keep the YouTube people happy, we kept the gutting and bleeding part out of it, but I did bleed this, really important. And then we went right here off from Moorhead City, right out from the inlet by Cape Lookout. Fort Macon. This is Fort Macon. Same thing. Within 5 minutes of putting bluefish on the bottom, I hooked up to an awesome shark. Now, if you've never hooked up to a blacktip shark, you have no idea the strength and the speed and the power of these fish. It is insane. Adrenaline rush for sure. There's only 2 fish that have given me such an adrenaline rush: sharks and tarpon. I mean, that's what it's all about for me. I love fishing. I have loved it my whole life, but gosh, that adrenaline rush from these fish makes it so worth pursuing. And this one didn't disappoint. It was just a killer fight. And this is not even a huge shark. It's a really nice shark. It's about a 5.5 foot blacktip shark. And man, I'm telling you what, the power and speed, insane, especially in this chop. This chop is insane. I mean, and it's going under the anchor rope. I'm having to maneuver around. And another thing that was super interesting about this fight is while I'm battling this shark, I think it was towards the part where I'm trying to get a hold of its tail. I got smashed into the side of the boat and actually cracked a rib. It took like 2 months to heal. It was like every time I breathed or touched it, it hurt like crazy.
Tired out a little.
When it happened, it hurt, but the adrenaline was so intense that I didn't think much of it until later that day. I'm like, wow, something wrong there. So yeah, the conditions were dangerous. These fish are crazy. You've got to be really, 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 really careful.
Right under the boat, literally. Right there. So close, it's rubbing up against the boat. Alright, here we go. I'll be able to handle it now. It's a black tip to me. Yeah, that's a black tip. Much more fins in that sandbar. Beautiful shark. Look at that. Awesome. Yeah, it's also in that backpack. All right, it's mayhem. These are crazy difficult to deal with. Main thing is get my hand on its tail, get this hook out of it, let it go. Looks like about a 6 foot black tip. Yeah, and that was my alarm to get out of here. Good timing. Every time I get my hand around its tail, I get real mad. Oh, that one's got it down its mouth a little further. Might have to cut it. Awesome, awesome shark. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take my cutters and cut that. That's why I bring them. Go. Awesome.
All right.
Yeah, and that's when the audio just kicked off again. So a lot of my videos throughout the day, no audio.
Circle hooks are amazing. They almost always cook them in the corner of the mouth, but sometimes a little deeper. It's it's not safe for the shark or me, so always have some of these on hand. Whew. Tell you what, you don't need a gym when you do that. It's a heck of a workout, especially when you got to battle your balance every second with these insane chop. Yeah, I'm out of breath. Yeah, those audio mics. That's why I've changed my audio system on my GoPros. But yeah, that's why I'm doing so many voiceovers on this video. But things started getting really crazy. It was good timing for us to get out of there. We're just pulling up anchor and getting ready to get out of there. And, you know, you really need experience when you're going through inlets. Florin's not the most experienced boater, but he does know what he's doing. And it's a good thing, because when we got into the inlet heading back, it got so bad. I've been fishing my whole life, but this was truly one of the scariest moments I've had. Same for Florin. It was insane. You're going to see what I'm talking about. Basically, when you're going into the inlet where all those boats are, they're kicking up such giant waves. The bad part is when you're getting up in the middle. Once you can get up behind another boat, it's not so bad, but it's getting in there that's so dangerous. And look at these swells. If you got turned around sideways, your motor cut off, and you got stuck there, man, it could be really, really bad. But yeah, once we got into the main part where all the boats were going and just kept speed, we were good from that point on. But it was getting in there that was so dangerous. Man, this felt like something out of a movie. It was crazy. What an epic way to end an epic day of fishing. And by no means is this the end for sharks. We've done all kinds of stuff this year. We're going to be doing a lot more. Everything from the bull drum, trout, more sharks, reef fishing, tuna fishing, all kinds of stuff. But as always, God bless, and see you on the next one.